Buongiorno! If you'd like to know what America's all-time favorite Italian wine is, with 1 in 4 bottles sold in the States, then join us today on Wine Dine TV. I'm Karina.
And I am Judith. Come with us to a Tuscan tasting sensation. We will be trying today 4 beautiful wines from Castiglion del Bosco, located in Val d'Orcia, Montalcino's northwest area, and this is about 60 miles south of Florence.
So we're going to start with a Brunello 2004, then a Brunello 06, and then move on to Prima Pietra and Dinero.
I can't wait to taste the Brunello. And the only permitted grape in Brunello di Montalcino is Sangiovese.
100% Sangiovese. It's like the king of grapes, Sangiovese Grosso. Brunello dates back to 1888 when Ferruccio Biondi Santi, he made the first bottle of Brunello.
Castiglion del Bosco has a long-standing history. It goes back way 1,000 years. But most recently in 2003, Massimo Ferragamo purchased it from the Ferragamo fashion house. So let me open up the first one, a 2004 Brunello di Montalcino. Look at this beautiful, elegant label.
This is the fortress that's in the town. See, and before you open it up, there's a little pink label, DOCG. Denominazione di origine controllata e garantita.
Ooh! Look at this gorgeous Brunello color. Actually, it's my top. There you go. Would you like to show the color, Karina?
It's a nice garnet red color.
Gonna let it open a little bit. It's a 2004 and you can actually lay down Brunello di Montalcino for another 10 years.
On the nose, I'm getting a lot of dark cherry, berries,
wild berries, and a little bit of earth.
I'm getting some tiny lavender. The Tuscan countryside in a glass. So let's try this.
Yes.
Cheers, and cheers to you too.
Too.
Salute! It's so velvety smooth. It just like warms you up from the inside as it goes down.
It's unbelievable. 2004 vintage. I thought we need to decanter. And it's
I think you could decanter it a little bit, but you can also drink this.
Just aerate it a little bit.
More cherry on the palate. I get a little bit of blackberry, blueberry.
It coats my mouth, but the acidity, it's beautifully focused on front of my tongue, which makes this wine incredible food-friendly wine.
Yeah,
I like that.
It does have soft tannins.
Yeah, the tannins getting softer and softer. Let me have another sip and see.
I get ripe, rich, warm cherry.
I like the style. It's very focused. I also taste a touch of vanilla. Oh my, that must be wonderful. So Karina, whom we dedicate this wine?
Well, with the curviness, and it should be someone Italian.
You know, I'm thinking because this wine is so elegant, timeless. How about Sophia Loren?
Me too.
You were thinking, I was thinking of Sophia Loren. She's curvaceous, and that's what a Brunello is. How many points do we give for this Brunello?
Oh, I'm giving it, I mean, it's very velvety, but I heard that the newer year, the 2006, is going to be even better.
Yeah.
So I'm giving this a 4.75.
Yeah, I was thinking too. It's a beautiful acidity, very focused, very concentrated. I am giving 4.7. That's a beautiful wine. I think you would enjoy it with a holiday meal even.
Oh, this would be great with grilled foods also.
Or braised. In Tuscany they are making a lot of braised stews.
Yeah.
Or lamb or boar, even wild meat.
But you can also put this with something lighter, like a salad.
Yes.
It goes well with the acidity, balances well with tomatoes.
I can visualize our heirloom tomato salad with a Brunello balsamic reduction.
Now we're ready for the 2006 Brunello di Montalcino.
Oh, I should open it, I guess.
And I've heard a lot of good things about the 06. That it's supposed to be a stronger version of the older Brunellos.
I can't wait to taste. Wow! Look the color. You see how much lighter it is? The year is 2006 and this is 2004. How's the color comparison? It's pretty similar.
Yeah, they have the same garnet. It's a tiny bit lighter in color.
You see what 2 years makes out in a life of wine?
Yeah. You can lay it down for another 5 to 10 years.
It's a little bit shy on the nose. Let's open it up, but don't drink it, just let's open it up. I think we need to let it breathe a little bit longer. It's still young. It's like a baby Brunello.
Yeah, the tannins are a little bit tight still. Very cherry on the nose. I'm getting a tiny hint of alcohol even on the nose here, and some tobacco.
I do smell the touch of vanilla, but I'm glad this wine is not over oaky, which in the past Brunello was tending a little bit heavier on the oak.
This is a more modern way now, a modern era of Brunello making. And in 2004, winemaster Niccolo Diafrito and locally trained enologist Cecilia Leonesci came on board.
It's not as much earthiness coming through yet, maybe a little bit later. It is more the fruit. I smell the fruit and flower. I think Brunello is the typical wine for Castiglion del Bosco. It's really reflecting the terroir of the region.
They have galestone, which is clay and sandstone mixtures, and it brings out the Brunello beautifully.
Cheers! And cheers to you too! Salute!
I get a lot of fruit on the tongue. The cherry, blackberry.
It's a mouthful.
Blueberry.
It's a whole basket of juicy, ripe fruit, berries, with a little bit of violet thrown in.
A tiny bit of sweet wood on there. It has a bit more complexity for me than the 04.
The balance is beautiful.
It is wonderful. It's like a warm, engulfing wine.
Gosh, I'm loving this aroma. It's very sexy, if you know what I mean.
Now, who do we give it to?
You know, the wine is one of the best vintage, and it has a lot of promise. It's elegant, it has all the focused profile.
And it's the best year, 2006.
It's the best from all the vintages so far. So I really think it deserves Mr. Salvatore Ferragamo. And this wine has a long future.
How many points are you giving it?
I am in love with this wine. I really am. It does satisfy all my desire in a wine, and I can't wait to taste that perhaps in 3-4 years, because it will be maturing.
Yeah, it's gonna get
time.
even better.
So considering it's still young, it's still in the beginning, I would give 4.85, and that's the highest I ever give to any wine.
I'm also giving it a 4.85 because I see all the promise in it, and I see how it's maturing. I think it's a wonderful wine.
It
Even
really deserves
right now, it's great.
Oh, absolutely, very food
So I think
friendly.
give it a few more years, I'm giving it a 4.9 then.
I think I can see a steak.
Oh, yeah, a beef loin steak with a nice wine sauce.
I think we should make a cherry Brunello sauce. Thank you so much for joining us today
On our Tuscan tasting adventure.
And remember,
With a splash of wine, everything tastes better. Cheers!
Ciao!
Arrivederci! And join us on wine9tv.com for more reviews and videos.
And if you would like to know more about those wines, or you would like to purchase them, just go to cdbwine.com.